after I joined the business, we did review the platform basically to see how it would compare to the competition. So we had a look at ones like Hootsuite, for example, also Falcon and Brandwatch merging as well, sort of creating a platform there, just to sort of weigh up where Loomly fell against the competition and whether it's still going to be best fitting for our business. Because obviously we've grown quite significantly, going from just one client to around 30 or 40 by that point. So as we scaled, we just had to make sure that Loomly was going to be the best fit for the business, both from a cost perspective and also features as well. And every sort of metric that we put it against, we always came back to Loomly being the better option for us. It was more cost effective than the majority of those, as well as still providing the majority of features that we were looking for as well. Because at the end of the day, you kind of have to look at, right, are all of these features going to be relevant? Are they going to be relevant to what we do? And we found that all of the features that were relevant to social media marketing, that were going to give us the tools we need, Loomly was able to provide those. I think the ability to get sort of on-demand analytics data that's really simple and easy to read. So rather than having to extract little bits from here and there, you can just show the client exactly what you're looking at on the platform, and it makes sense. So instead of it being far too many numbers that just aren't organized or anything like that, it's a really nice, easy to use and easy to read analytics platform, which is just fantastic. But then it also still gives you everything that the native platform does as well. So you're not kind of missing out, I think, by using Loomly, which is always going to be a worry when you're using a scheduling platform versus native on a platform. Right. And Loomly negates that with the analytics, I feel. And that's definitely been a great tool for us, because it's given us the ability to keep our clients loyal, because they can see the work that we do. And I think that's a big struggle sometimes with social media, is having this sort of tangibility of, oh, but what is this actually getting? What are you giving me? And having those analytics reports that you can export as well, it just makes life so much easier. Probably about 90% of our social media clients now are interacting with us directly through the platform, rather than sort of going offline. And the only ones that are offline at the minute is mainly because they're just happy for us to sort of do the work and then have a call about the analytics at a later point. We've yet to get any kind of negative feedback in any way. It's been really positive overall. We did originally use Loomly without those kind of interactions through the platform. We were just kind of posting things onto there, and at the start it really was Excel jobs, because when you're starting, it's like, right, where do we go from here? How do we start? And the difference between then and now is just black and white. It's completely different, because the time savings are just unbelievable when you've got the communication all in one place. You don't have to bounce between 25 tabs on Chrome. Advice with don't be scared of change, because it's one thing that I've seen quite a lot already in marketing, is the fact that when there's major changes, especially to platforms, the way they work, people seem to get really scared of that and think, oh goodness, what am I going to do with that? How am I going to possibly change my content? But the content's quite fluid anyway, and when you look into it more, you realize that actually it's little small adjustments over time anyway. And if you look at what you were doing, say, a year ago, you'll notice it's totally different. And how different is that to this new change that's coming out? It probably really isn't. So don't be scared of those changes, especially shifting toward video content. Don't be scared of that. It's not that scary. It just takes practice in the same way that it's image content.